What's going on, everyone? Welcome back with some more Center Station Simulator. My name is Andy. I don't remember what we were doing, so without further ado, let's just get into doing some stuff. I know one thing we were talking about is we were talking about floors. I haven't heard any ideas on the floors, but like I said, I think that we're going to be looking at this option right here. Um, I think it's just going to help me better on setting up things in the future when I want to kind of run everything in a grid. With that being said, again, we. I'm not going to go there yet. Don't get too excited yet. But I believe I have enough cement to go all the way down here and then connect this tunnel to this other one. In the name of science. I hope I have enough because I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to go back and get more because that's a long ass run. But um, I'm pretty sure that I have enough. I hope I have enough for 30 pieces of concrete, and I would say that's one, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know. Like I'm contemplating on buying more concrete just so I don't goof up. But what are we doing? What are we doing? We got our store going. So let's go upstairs and check and see if we need to stock the shelves with anything. Looking good, looking good. I need the cashiers to go faster. Ooh, water. So let's go with some good old still water right off of the water machines that way. Like I said, you know what? At least you don't have to worry about picking it up. Except for, I don't think we got very far doing it that way. Um, what? Oh, I know what we were going to do. Oh, somebody bought a bag of concrete. Oh, and they've been buying my favorite things, the cards over here. But I remember what we were going to do today. Um, we're going to go spend some more money. Because we are finally buying this flaming pickaxe. And I believe that now we have every single thing unlocked in the game. And also, we're going to run into our bunker and see if we can remember how to open up this little door. So, from what I remember, we got to go into the movie theater to get the code. And I can already tell you what one of the numbers of the code is. Alright, so number 3 is the arcade. 3 is the arcade. 2 is the ping pong. 4 is the unicorn. And 1 is, what do you call that, Mickey or whatever? Sure. So, I can absolutely tell you that there are zero ping pong paddles out here. So, the second number for this is 0. So now we're going to check this room out. We got one of those up there. So that's a number 1. What else? So Mickey. We got a unicorn. And we have an arcade. So we have one of each in this room. Let's go in here. I don't believe... So there's a Mickey. Is there anything else in here? There is not. Nothing there. And now we're going to head into our bedroom. So we got a unicorn. We got a Mickey. Got another Mickey. Oh, arcade down there's on the lamp. I barely saw that. Oh, we got another unicorn right there behind the TV. Alright, so 2 unicorns in here. 2 Mickeys. An arcade. Oh, I just caught that out of the corner of my eye. One of them in the bathroom. Another Mickey. So right now we got 5 Mickeys, 0 ping pong paddles, 2 arcades, and 4 unicorns. So we're going to come back over here to our room here. And let's see here. All right, so there's a Mickey on top of the fridge. And there's a unicorn in the fridge. There's an arcade. What else do we got going on? Mini arcade. I don't believe there was anything in here. Alright, so now we're back to the... That's the way out. There's there. I don't believe there was anything in here. In the reactor room. There's nothing in the reactor room. So that means we got our one room left, which is the secret laboratory, where our grandpa busted out of here after he transferred his consciousness into a robot. So let's take a look around. So there's a unicorn there, and a Mickey. Alright. I want to say that's it. Did we do it right? Did you guys count with me? But what are you got going on? We have, we don't have much going on. This is officially my second day of vacation right now. Out of 6. It was supposed to be 7, but I did not get one of them. So let's go see if this code works. So if I did everything
Access
right,
denied.
Holy shit! Scared the shit
Enter
out of
the
me.
digital code.
Yeah, I will. So if I did this right, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Mickeys. We had 0 ping pong paddles. We had 3 arcades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unicorns.
Authorized access to the storage warehouse.
Alright, there we go. So now Let me in. Hello. I was about to say, come on, man, let me in it. All right, so, we've got engines, we've got some solar units, we got two more milling machines, we got plenty of stuff here. Another water maker, mill, concrete, another storage place, another refinery, a canner. No, is that a canner or does it make the cans? Um, no, that makes the cans. That cans. Cans you can. um, ooh, what is this? Plastic? Yes. More cement buckets. We know what we can do with those. And then look at this array of electronic chips that old Grandpa left for us. Andy left us quite a bit of stuff in his workbench here. So that's what is in the bunker right now. Hopefully they will expand the bunker a little bit or something. So let's go to the mine. Let's go see how good our pickaxe with our flames. Does it have flames on it? Holy shit, it does. It does have flames on it. I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's a flaming pickaxe. So let's see how good this works. If I hit that stone. I mean, I knew it would not work on stone, but let's take a look here. We'll see what happens when we hit. So it drops or so I'm getting 2 pieces of ore for every hit. I mean, I'm not going to argue, so it does give me coal. I feel like this is going to be a big, giant mess. But let's just see what we can do here real quick. We're just going to hammer out a few things and see what kind of mess we can make. I mean, I definitely would say we're making a mess. And, I mean, you know what? Once we clear this out, what do we need this for anymore? Because we can always set up drills in here for mining ore. But I guess we could use this when we get behind. Sure. I wonder how far we made it so far. I mean, we're hitting one hit, we're getting 2 ingots per. Two ingots per 1 hit. I mean, I can't really argue a whole lot. Now the stone is kind of ticking me off a little bit. You would think if we could make ingots right away, we could explode the stones into gravel dust. But hey, You know what? It's fine. I've got a crusher that works endlessly and will crush all that up. But come on, come on. I feel like I'm kind of trapped in here. I don't know how far we are away from the end. Come on. Stop it. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm trapped. It's a collapse. I had to be really close to the end of that too. Should I go for it? Let's see here. So if I bend down. Come on. Come on, work with me. I gotta be right there at the end of it. Hmm. How about can I grab that, drop it, grab that, drop it, grab that, drop it. There we go. I figured out the cheat code. Or maybe I didn't. Like we got to be right at the end. I don't like giving up. I'm trying to make sure I drop this stuff back far enough that it doesn't drop right in front of there, leaving me too close to the edges. I'm in a straight line, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm in a straight line. Ah, well, um, come on, bust through again? Really? I feel like that might have been the crack through right there. Yep, we finally made it through. Woo! Um, so how are we gonna do this? Um, how about let's get some stone and some clay. Because that should be taking care of most of the weird big stuff out of here. Let's see here. Stone, stone, stone. I like to get stone. Stone the rock, not stone the other stuff. That would be. Actually, it's not illegal, technically. I mean, it is, but it isn't. That's one of them. That's one of them ones where it's like, oh, it's okay. It's legal to smoke weed now, and yes and no. I don't. I'm not really sure exactly where to go with that because I can tell you for 100% certainty that I wouldn't even know what to do with that kind of stuff. I haven't done that in this freaking century. Um, yes, you heard me right. This century, I have not partaken in the what do you want to call it? The smokety smoke, wacky tobacco. In this century, have not done it. I feel like I wouldn't know what to do. Probably, I probably would be be one of those guys where you're like, yeah, try this, and the next thing you know, you're laying on the couch and you're like, what day is it? And you're like, it's Tuesday next week, and you're like, huh? that that's kind of the way that I feel it would be. I mean, I don't know, but um, I just know that I've heard that the stuff that they get a hold of nowadays, that they have all these what do you call them, dispensaries around here. I've heard that that stuff is pretty potent. Got all this hydroponic crap and stuff like that. It's like I wouldn't really know what I was even looking for. Like, yeah, I'll go in there and be like, hey, give me some of the regular stuff. And they would be like, what's the regular stuff? um, but I just don't even really know if I would really even want to. I mean, that's the pretty well honest truth. Like, if you ain't done something in so long, that what would it matter? Like, I mean, it wouldn't matter in the slightest to me. So it's just kind of like I don't really have a need. Let's see. I want some coal. I figure once we get most of these picked up here, if we get the big stuff out of the way, we can come back through and get the ores pretty well figured out later on. But if I get all the big coal, clay, and stone out of here, that'll be pretty easy to take care of the rest of it. And as you see, every time I come through here, I see a piece that I missed. I just saw that I missed some clay. And I'm like, I saw that I had more stone. And how the hell did I get those up there in my above my head? I mean, I don't really understand. Honestly, I don't understand. Um, Stone there. Like I said, I saw that stone, and I'm like, how did I not see that stone when I went through there? Then now here we go. We'll go back through, get our stone. See any more stone? Any more stone? I do. And then we'll hit the clay that I know is right here. Look, piece of freaking coal. Like, how do you do this to me? Alright, so I don't see any more clay. Alright, so coal. Any more coal? I know I got the one piece right over here. There we go. Any more? Any more? Right there. And there we go. I mean, we're not all the way cleaned up, but I'll go through and I'll knock most of that down off camera because you saw how kind of boring it was. And like I said, I got a bunch of stuff. No sense in boring everyone with just hammering away. I want to see here though. I don't think this will reach all the way to the ceiling. I think I have to jump. Yes. Yeah, see, you got that one piece up there. You have to jump to get. Which I'm not really opposed to that. Leaving it behind. Because I don't want to have to be sitting here playing jump tag to try to get all this cleaned up. But it does give a nice clean look for the most part. Yeah, yeah, buddy. How many pieces of ore do you think we're gonna get out of here? And also, remember, we can set up what do you call it? We can set up these 2,000 these bins that hold 2,000 pieces of iron ore or gold or ingots, not ore, ingots. Um, I mean, like I said, it doesn't take any time at all for us to go through here and turn this gonna be into a freaking madhouse mess. And I would really like to. How about? I want to see something. Can we jump and end up on this other layer? Oh, yeah, we can. So, we could jump up here. And we could just kind of work our way up to the top area. Be like, don't mind me. And there we are. We're right here at the roof. Now, are we going to do the whole thing this way? I don't know. But it definitely would make that easier to get this top row, wouldn't it? If I stay up here and just work my way around. Well, that is definitely a bummer. We're definitely going to get a close-up of the lights right here. So sometimes I do get some good ideas myself, if I don't say so. Anyway, we're making a mess. Now the only problem is when I break these other blocks, this stuff is going to stay in the air. So I'm going to have to get my cubes up here to collect this. And we are off to the races. So we are... Let's grab... I don't want to run out of cement. So let's grab... Just in case this happens, let's put 200 out here. Do I have one of these that's empty? I do not. You know what that means? That means it is time to build one. Storage. Unlimited right there. Cobalt ore. Nope, not ore. Oh, that's right. It's got to come out. Alright, so that should be the last one right there. And an elite card. And if I pick that up. So if I run out, I can just teleport cement to me. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to look at my clock right here. Alright, so I'm up against the wall. And go. I started right on a minute marker, so all I got to do is see where I'm at when I get to the end of the hallway. Now, I want to say that this took me about 90 something seconds last time. 100, around 100 something seconds. Right? Was that what it was? But all I know is that my recording marker on my laptop here said 34 minutes. So we should be 34 minutes in roughly when I take off down this hallway. So when I get to the end of the hallway, all I got to do is figure out where we're at. And we're coming up on 58, 59, 1 minute. And it's still not to the end because the hallway's still rendering down there. So we are coming up on minute and a half. 27, 28, 29, 30. Minute and a half. Um, 45 seconds. 145. And I believe that is the end of the hallway rendering in up there. 53. 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 8 seconds, something like that. All right. So now, if I don't screw this up, all right. So that's one. So we know we started off with 200. So let's figure out. I think we got enough. I hope we have enough because I don't want to have to redo this. All right, so get up here, drop it. Oh damn it, I picked up the wrong thing. So I'm thinking it's going to be about 25 to 30 walls. Whoop, there we go. And hopefully I don't hit nothing in the middle that stops me from making progress. I would assume that that little concrete wall in the center does not run all the way up to there, but we will find out for 100% certainty right now. Like I said, because if they're both 1,000 buckets, and this is truly an endless. Like I said, what I want to do is, if these do connect, somewhere in the middle here, I want to build, and maybe we'll count lights to figure out where the middle is. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. But what I want to do is I want to build a teleporter once I connect these two tunnels together, and I'll label it 1,000. And then we'll start working on another 1,000, and another 1,000, and another 1,000 until I glitch out and break the game. um, which, I mean, I don't know. I don't. Do you think that we will break the game? I mean, so it only loads in the area you're in. So theoretically, I don't think it would hurt me to make these hallways the way that I'm doing it. Now, if I opened it up, I'm not sure what would happen then, because I don't know if I would know where to find things and to get things, because if it was all open, it would be hard for me to know which direction is what. I mean, you don't have a reference down here for direction. Or no, yeah, you don't have a reference for direction at all. I thought that it used to have a northeast south up there at the top. Am I wrong that it used to have northeast southwest up there along the top edge? Somebody please let me know. Am I just making shit up, or is that what I remember accurate? And as you can see, we are down to our last 80 buckets. So if we want to break through, we got to start thinking about doing it. Let's see, what do we got here? 68? I want to say, like I said, I want to say it was between 25 and 30 walls that we need to take down. I mean, we're definitely going straight. I'm surprised I haven't screwed that up yet. Oh, there it is. Holy shit. There we are. So it took me 144 buckets. That is not bad. So if I do, I think I need 2 there. What in the shit is that? Did anybody just see that? It looked like, and if I know I saw like devil hooks, something. Did I not see that? I mean, was I the only one who just didn't see that? But the way I look at this is right here, like I said. So we know that right here is 1,000 buckets. 1,000 buckets right there of cement. 1,000 buckets of cement. And now they're both exactly the same size again. So when we push on another 1,000, we'll be right there. I'm going to take this. So we need to build a teleporter. Do I have all the stuff to build another teleporter? I don't rightly know. Actually, shit. I don't want to do this. I want to leave this here. I want to leave this stuff here. How can I teleport myself without? So we want to leave, how we want to come over here. 1, 2, 3, sure. And like I said, we're going to make a hole in the wall. I'm going to make it 2 deep and 2 wide. Because I go in too deep. Actually, I was kind of referencing a band from the 90s, In Too Deep. Yeah, that should fit there. We'll go ahead and, you know what? We'll go ahead and leave this here just for right now. Because once I get the teleporter, won't be no big deal. But, anybody know In Too Deep's one hit wonder song? I'll give you 10 seconds. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Yeah, that's 10 seconds, right? So, In Too Deep's one hit wonder song was Back to the Hotel. Or at least that's the only song I ever remember them being a hit. Um, and if you want to, I don't want to date myself here, and I know that you're older than me, Tom, but when I first started bumping that song, I had it on a freaking tape cassette. Tape cassette. That, I mean, how many people? And actually, you know what? I still have a record player. I have a record player. I have records. Um, Anybody know that? I can't think of the name of the band, but everyone should know. Well, certain people will know the song just by the first few words, and it's called "Splish Splash." I was taking a bath. Anyway, that, like I said, that's one of the records that I have. I also have um, actually I have a 45. Also, I have some 45s of 16 tons. I shoveled 16 tons of black gold. I don't remember. I don't remember exactly how that one goes. I don't know that song as well. But I know he's talking about, says 16 tons, shoveling coal, something about sweat. I haven't listened to that song in a while, but I'm sure somebody here knows the words better than I do right this moment. So we need to build a freaking teleporter. So let's see what we need to do here. Teleporter. I want the main block. 30 iron. Reinforced cable. Should craft it. And I want to put this. Is that going to be machinery? Yes. Oh, did I stick myself? Oh, did I? Come on. Come on. Get out. Don't make me do it. It made me do it. And like I said, hey, bud, you getting some fuel? I got you. You can see the car wash rain from here. That's pretty cool, actually. Alright, now that I'm not stuck inside my freaking teleporter, what was it? Steel. And I do it every time I call that crap steel. Reinforced cables. Really? I need concrete. Concrete. Is it gonna make me take the concrete out? Really? Yes, it is. Missed it. I missed it. Ah, damn it. It's got me off of rhythm now. How many was that? Oh, I missed it again. And I put it back in there. Uh, it's got to be getting close. There we go. Alright, so we got our concrete, we got our main block, secondary block, cobalt, aluminum, glass, electronic card. Sure. Oh, this is right. We need a ton of these too. Shit. Cobalt, reinforced glass. Aluminum. I probably, you know what, I might just go ahead and finish this off camera. But I mean, you get the gist. You saw me build one of these already, but I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those. I got to build 9 of these. I got to build the cage. I got the screen. But like I said, with that, like I said, I'm gonna let you go. You guys have a good, safe, wonderful Thanksgiving. It's not quite Thanksgiving yet, but it will be the day after this video comes out. And we'll probably do, depending on how things go tomorrow, I might do a live stream, a Thanksgiving Day live stream. You know what? I might even do one Wednesday night later on after this comes out. It's hard to say. Um, Depends on how much food I put, if it puts me in a coma or not. All right, that's all I got. My name's Andy. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Um, See you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.